Welcome back. You got Will and Unbanned here from the Blockburner, MetaZone, Rovi, and Mscribe, and today we're going to be talking about some memes.
The state of memes, dude. It's more dire than just talking about them.
So you're telling me not everybody is getting millions of dollars and buying Lambos?
Some people are.
Some people are.
But that's the
All
case.
right, just wanted to confirm.
No, it is. Yeah, memes are not a 100% foolproof like wealth generation mechanic. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Even though like it's being portrayed as such, because obviously there's winners and losers in all market manias.
Right.
But yeah, man, like the state of memes as of right now felt like something we just needed to kind of, I guess, address in a sense. Like everybody's talking about it. You know, we've tried our best to kind of, I don't know, find that happy median between like meme culture and like, you know, fundamental technical building and still support of like utility offerings and progression of, you know, this whole overall space, right?
Yeah, and it seems like there's a natural progression between that fundamentals and like community building to threats of violence, right? That's a natural progress, right?
Is this natural? Dude, because I remember us talking about it on a podcast like 2 or 3 months ago. I was like, you know, people are smoking crack. People are lighting themselves on fire.
That's right.
This is probably, I was asking the question then.
Was it the top end now, guys?
No, not necessarily. It's like maybe this is like how it's supposed to be, you know, kind of like like early internet days, you know, the dark web kind of form. This is like kind of a representation of the freedom days of the internet where like anything goes. So it's like, okay, if you're going to tokenize, incentivize like human behavior, anything goes, right? You know, it's not just like the beautiful side of our like nature.
That reminds me of the early days of the internet. We used to go online to like watch bum fights. Do you remember that?
Yeah, what's his name? Kimbo Slice?
Kimbo Slice.
Literally watched him like knock some dude's eyeball out of his socket, and I loved every minute of that.
What a throwback, dude.
That was good
You remember
times.
TJ?
R.I.P. Kimbo, dude.
R.I.P. for sure. Legend.
That man is very intimidating.
Absolutely. Until he stepped into the UFC and got like
Correct.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh shit, there's real fighters out there.
There's levels, huh?
Yeah, there's levels to this thing. I guess backyard bum fights was not like the pinnacle of
like human peak performance. Yeah.
Correct. But nonetheless, still a bad motherfucker, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't fight him.
No. Hell no. So yeah, like that's what we did back in the early days of the net, right? And
I mean, it was there, and I guess there was some kind of demand. I don't know why. I guess we grew up in like gladiator times, right?
That's right.
It's like that's what we're used to is like violence.
Yeah, so strap like I guess the mechanics of the internet, right? Where, you know, streaming is a thing now.
Yeah.
A bit essentially
it's like going to the Coliseum, essentially.
Everybody has the rights to become like a Coliseum host.
That's
essentially.
Right. That's right.
Are you not entertained? Right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point. So let's tokenize the creation or the manifestation of online entertainment.
Yeah.
And let's see what we could do with it, right? That sounds like a humble experiment.
Yeah, I guess.
How bad could it go?
The idea is like it's a PvP environment where no one dies until recently, right?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody's actually died yet. But nonetheless, Pump.fun is what we're talking about, right?
Right.
So we mentioned them before, like whenever Murad was giving his like
September speech.
Yeah, but we covered it like in October, and it's like, you know, the whole space is kind of like aligning with this super cycle thesis for memes.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, well, it's the data's there on Pump.fun. They generated like $100 million quicker than any other Web3 app, right?
Right.
And here we are like a month later, they're about to cross like 300 million in revenue. So essentially 200 million in revenue in about a month. It's pretty crazy, right?
That's insane.
That is insane. So why are they making so much buku bucks, dude? What's happening over there?
Well, the king of Memecoin has awakened, allegedly.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The king, we're all the kings now. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We've been equipped. We've been enabled to express ourselves in the most optimal of manners, right?
Yeah. Who doesn't want to sit in front of their 8 watches with a bunch of stacks of cash, right?
The incentives are there, dude. That's up for grabs. Literally, he's modern day Achilles, dude. All you gotta do is seize it. It's yours, right? The front lines are right there on our horizons, dude. You just gotta like not be a bitch about it and go get your fucking stacks of cash, dude.
Well, you want to learn how to get rich, you gotta join this group here.
There's
there's random
like I guess seminars forming, right? So to me, I don't know. This is what's been hard about, this market has only been active, I'd say, for about like a month now. We're like officially like in bull market territory, but already it's like incredibly difficult to kind of like assess, I guess the psychology of everything, right? Because we're getting too many like top indicators too quick, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth like trying to engage in these like thought exercises anymore. It's like trying to predict where things are over exuberant or not. But I mean, if you're invested into the meme coin space, I would think you would really like to know, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Whether or not things are in euphoric stage or not. But this to me, this is classic euphoria, right? Literally everybody wants in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious to see what the seminar said. I wonder what are they looking for? Do they teach about the fundamentals of like community and like how often they're tweeting and like what are they?
Yeah, dude, it's all it's trench
activities.
Yeah, trench experience, right? I know. I just spent the last year in the trenches. I got battle stories, dude. Yeah. I know what to look for. I know whenever the artillery's coming in.
Yeah.
So here's how you can know, right?
Right.
Shh, easy.
All right, so we're looking at another tweet here. It says, "Hey, Pump.fun, there's currently someone using your live stream to threaten to hang themselves if the coin does not reach a set market cap. Absolutely heinous, and needs to come down. See if you can get them to help."
Yeah, so this is what we were talking about, right? It's, attaching incentives. You're going to observe all spectrums of human behavior, right? So
yeah, so the degeneracy continues as someone threatening to light up a school.
Light up like with Christmas lights or like
no, with semi-automatic equipment.
Dude. Yeah, see that's and if you go down this thread, it doesn't get any prettier. It's like people threatening to murder their dogs. I mean, people have actually been abusing their children live on stream. I think it says right there, a 3-year-old baby, dude. It's like, I'm not gonna stop abusing my kid until you get my coin to wherever I want it. Truly, some horrible shit. Right?
Damn.
Yeah, this is news to you. You haven't really been.
No, man, I'm not in the battle warfare right now.
This is actually having like a real psychological effect on me. Like seeing this, like I've been looking at this throughout the weekend. It's like, dude, because I remember.
I know you didn't go to sleep till like 4 a.m. last night.
How could you not? How could you, dude? This shit is happening. It's unbelievable, right? It's the car crash thing, right? You can't. It's horrible, but you can't not look. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's. I don't know. The question is, is this good or bad for our industry? Doesn't matter at this point. It already happens. So what do we do from here, right?
Yeah, and then so is this the end of Peanut? The owner of Peanut has launched his own coin called Justice. Wow. And is currently Justice is surging at 13 million market cap, with the original Peanut has been on steady decline since peaking, and it says he claims the Peanut community used my story, my squirrel, and my likewise to make millions.
So here we go, dude. We're getting the cease and desist.
Yeah, so he plans on suing Peanut in his own words. Wait till I shut it down for copyright infringement. And I guess here he is talking about it.
Yeah, so just to add another wrinkle, I guess, to the state of meme coinery, not only is it like incentivizing murderous / suicidal tendencies, now I guess people are claiming like IP infringement and such. So a little bit of like a nostalgic kickback to like early NFT days, whenever I like a lot of NFT art collectors were like kind of like borrowing IP from from some big notable
It's just
brands.
borrowing, dude.
That's it, right? But hey, back in those days, whenever those headlines started coming through, it's like, hey, Marvel or what's the other one? Capcom?
No, DC.
Yeah, they're sending in cease and desist to like NFT creators. It's like that was bullish signal, right? It's like
Well, I don't know if it's. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm just referring to history here, dude. I remember those headlines.
I wonder who he's suing though, because I'm assuming he's suing Pump.fun.
That's what I would do. Now I go after like some random token deployer.
Yeah, they probably don't even have any money.
Well, I mean, unless they like ditch too early, yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is a token that literally went from nothing to billions within like a week or two. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it continues, dude. So Chill Guy, another huge hot meme that came from this whole like meme sector. Same thing. Artist is like, dude, I'm putting a stop to this. You guys are infringing on my creation. I didn't agree to this. I didn't agree for like a bunch of crypto DJs to become billionaire or millionaires
Yeah.
overnight with my art, right?
Yeah, so here he says, just putting it out there, Chill Guy has been copyrighted, like legally. I'll be issuing takedowns for profit related things over the next few days.
Yeah, man. So it's ballooning. It's getting out of control. Like I think that's what we're witnessing here. This is just, it's too much, too much all at once, right?
Yeah.
So what happens next?
It says breaking odds of Pump.fun getting banned in the U.S. by Polymarket is at 97%.
Boom. That's it.
TJ, did you get a count of how much is at stake here?
I think
I couldn't find this exact one on Polymarket. There's other ones that are like, will they ban live streaming, which already happened, I guess, but
yeah.
I didn't find this exact one.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this is related, but it looks like 276,000. So,
I mean, so that's what's in question here, dude. What happens if Pump.fun no longer is, part of the market?
well, all that means is people are going to live stream Pump.fun on other platforms. And then those platforms are going to be responsible, and they're probably going to shut that down.
Yeah, it's just like a hot potato thing, right? It's
Yeah.
like trying to catch up with. Literally, you could just spin. There's like 1,000 chains, dude. We could do this on every chain. It's already happening on basically every chain.
Yeah, but I guess the live streaming aspect of it is I guess the novel thing about some of this.
I guess because has been like a catalyst and for too much nefarious activity at once, right?
Yeah.
Before it was like sprinkled out as like a unicorn dev, right? Who had the bright idea to light themselves on fire,
It's brilliant.
That's fucking genius, dude. No, that's innovation. That's what we're looking for in this market.
What
dude.
a dev.
What a dev.
All right, moving on. Solana-based meme coin Pump.fun disables live streaming. So this happened a few minutes into this like recording, I guess.
Or
roughly.
before. Yeah, before
before we started recording.
It's like, damn, so it's not banned yet, but so the pressure's on, and yeah, so at least maybe this will like I don't know, cut the head off of this evil beast for now, right? Which is good. So in light of that, if these predictions are correct and Pump.fun and maybe this like model of just like too much accessibility, I don't know what it is exactly. How do you counter this? I don't think you really can. I think, what is it? What's the saying? Cat's out the bag?
Yeah. Yeah.
It really is, dude. You can't really put this demon back to rest.
Yeah, I mean, I think what helped it was like the ease of deployment.
Well, that's what I mean. So that's like a technical thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which can be reapplied in
Yeah.
any different environment, right? So the only way to really put an end to this would be like actual regulation, which not going to happen.
Oh
in the
no,
next
Gary's
month.
leaving in a
Yeah,
month.
Exactly. So I don't know. So anyways, so if the Pump ecosystem is kind of like no longer the main proliferator of meme coinery, then what else do we have out there that could potentially, I don't know, trickle this attention elsewhere?
Yeah,
right?
trickle was the word I was thinking.
Yeah.
Are Bitcoin meme coins dead? Find out below. With the Bitcoin meme coin runes market experiencing a temporary pullback, this presents the perfect opportunity to load up on solid projects at a discount.
There they are, dude. This is the runes market. So if you're like just now hearing about this, there are fungible tokens being created on Bitcoin.
Right.
That is a new thing that did not exist in times past, dude. Fungible token creation typically is like an Ethereum virtual machine backed mechanism, right? You never really tied together shit coins with Bitcoin, but it's a thing that has been emerging. There are multiple token protocols now building on top of Bitcoin to kind of bring this market and coexist along with Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, so we have the range of market caps here, 700 million from Dog all the way down to 181,000 with Piggy. It's quite the spread here.
Yeah, but so be warned, I guess. I mean, there are different infrastructure toolings coming online, mainly from like Magic Eden and such. It's kind of like try their best to replicate the UI UX found on like Solana and Base and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, Magic Eden was also like releasing like a Pump.fun-esque for NFTs, right? Like 2 or 3 months ago or something like that.
I don't know if that actually ever happened or not.
Yeah, at least it was, I don't know, maybe it was like theoretical or I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, maybe it was like a trial balloon. Like, do you guys want this?
Yeah.
Just kind of like bring some energy back into the NFT space.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, so so it's there, right? So will the market kind of like discover these things and find interest in them? Really, that's up to the runes community, I guess, to kind of like get that started. I mean, I'm not saying all you runes deployers out there, start smoking crack and what else do you do as a meme dev?
I don't know, man. Threaten people. That's what you do, right?
Don't do that, everybody. I guess the idea is like, I don't know, maybe the Bitcoin ecosystem is some sort of shining light. It's like we're actually trying to create some unique IP, right?
Well, Murad, he's looking for mission tokens.
There you go.
And there's nothing bigger than this mission token in the form of NAT.
Yeah, maybe you're a little fed up, and so the pendulum, right? Maybe we've hit the far end of the swing. And it's like we need to run it back to something a little bit more sensible.
Yeah, a little bit more fundamental,
something
useful.
Yeah, and something that addresses like actual problems, right, in the world. I think
that's crazy, man.
Is it? I guess.
No, not to us.
We'll see. So what are you talking about here, dude?
All right. So if you go to natgmi.com, you're looking at the NAT token. Here is a interesting block widget that shows that this NAT token is being produced by Bitcoin for every single block of Bitcoin. And then this NAT token is going to be directed to the miners. And so now we have an inflationary token based off the production of Bitcoin blocks being directed to the miners. And so now this is the second subsidy for Bitcoin ever.
Interesting. You said a lot of big words, a lot of new things.
All you need to know is that the current market cap is $8 million.
It's pretty
what a steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
You're looking at 100x just to be right next to Dog.
Something like that.
And Dog, all their mission is to go to the moon, and our mission is to secure Bitcoin.
And to secure the future of Bitcoin, right?
And secure, exactly, the future.
Yeah, which is much needed. So, because if you watch our previous podcast with Charlie, C.B. Spears, he agrees with us. It's one of Bitcoin's largest existential threats.
That most people aren't really talking about.
Correct. So, 23,000 holders on that. So, definitely wanted to, shameless shill, right? Bring it into the conversation of essentially Bitcoin, meme coin space. Right?
Yeah.
What else, dude?
All right, so we got Taproot Swap. They have a TVL of 1.8 Bitcoin, so that's almost like 200 grand.
Yeah, another shocker. There's like DeFi.
Yeah, DeFi on Bitcoin. Somebody's actually building substance on Bitcoin.
Yeah, so if you're coming actually from the meme space and you haven't heard anything about Bitcoin, we recommend you kind of learn up, right? Because a lot has been happening over the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, so we've been a channel where we find things super early on. We found Track at 20,000 market cap, 200,000 market cap,
200,000, something like that.
Yeah, and we find so many of these things, and so here we are talking about a TVL of $200,000 on Bitcoin, super early.
Correct. So I mean, you just simply there are some tokens from the Tap ecosystem, right? So these aren't runes. These are this is another token protocol built on top of Bitcoin, essentially, just as runes are. Different target demographic, I would say. This protocol is much more like developer focused for create tokens with a little bit more of a dynamic ability, I would say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So there are other sectors on other chains, and they're discovering their meme coin strategy.
Yeah. Basically, it's a whole new meta of like reviving dead chains, essentially.
Yeah.
Literally from the graveyard.
Yeah, we're going to show you a chart here of what reviving looks like.
It's pretty interesting, actually. But here they are. This is like the sector, they're calling them OG meme coins from 2013 specifically.
Yeah.
So this is basically around the era of Doge, which obviously is the king.
This reminds me of like there was a community on Ethereum looking for like NFT artifacts. Relics? Yeah.
NFT relics.
Yeah.
It's exactly. I don't know if that ever really took off, but it probably will once like the NFT thing kind of kicks back up.
Yeah.
I would imagine a similar, let's dig up the very oldest of things.
Yeah.
And we're talking pre-NFT standard days, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So this is again, some of these were Dogecoin was derived from them, right? So there's a lot of debate happening here, just like typical crypto shit, right? There's infighting
Yeah.
within this whole little cluster of an ecosystem, right? It's like, no,
Bullish.
it's like we were first. No, we were first,
Yeah.
right? So you gotta deal with that, right? If you want to partake.
Yeah. All right. So revival, right? This is what it looks like to revive something. So we're looking at a chart from 2013. Goes forward. Here's 2014, 2015,
Yeah,
2016, and then
let's fire it back up, dude.
2024.
Yeah. So it's like let's start this whole chain. Let's revive it. Let's fork this. Let's fork that. Let's get the ops moving again because people like memes. So let's revive this entire sector. Right?
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. So what's there to say? I mean,
Yeah.
it's again, this is entertainment knowledge.
Yeah,
Do with this information what you will.
We're looking at a market cap of like roughly $15,000, and then all of a sudden it's 160 million.
Yeah, just like that, dude.
That was easy.
Yeah. So I mean, and look, there's more of this on Ethereum as well.
This is with ongoing hype of the first tokens,
Like Lucky,
and Stonk.
Yeah.
I found WMC Mist coin currently trading at 2.4 million market cap. Its first standard token ever made on Ethereum. A few months earlier, that Bitcoin on ETH.
So again, we're seeing another virus spread essentially. This reminds me of like inscriptions, right?
Yeah,
Whenever inscriptions first happened, it's like, all right, let's do this on every other chain. So now it's kind of like a new meta forming, right? It's like people like meme coins, but it's not like meme coins were introduced this cycle. They've been around since like the origins of cryptocurrency, right?
Correct, yeah.
They just didn't have the right technical infrastructure essentially for them to become very tradable or liquid or whatever, right? But this cycle, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as soon as this video goes out, we're going to see a Kimbo Slice rune token.
Why do you say that?
Just because. Somebody launched the Block Runner rune token?
Yeah.
It wasn't us.
Oh, yeah.
It was not us.
PSA. Yeah, I wouldn't mint that. There's like a 20% pre-mine too.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we had nothing to do with that. Somebody's done that before in the past.
Yeah, with the tap token.
Yeah.
Also, we had
Wasn't
nothing
us.
to do with that.
Yeah, so DYOR.
Yeah.
Everything we say on this channel is for entertainment only. We just love to be entertained by the shenanigans of the crypto people, dude.
Yeah,
It's always fascinating.
Don't hurt anybody.
Please don't. It's really not that serious, guys.
Yeah, it's not.
Please, for the sake of all of us, dude, let's not like inspire like mass killing.
Yeah, otherwise,
for the sake of number go up.
Yeah, otherwise we're gonna get like a second coming of Gary Gensler.
Phew. Yeah,
Maybe it's deserved, dude. I don't know.
I wouldn't go that far, dude.
No.
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Let it run a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's the question. What do? You just let it run? Isn't this what like an open market and decentralized?
Yeah, but we know that it can't be that open.
It can't.
You can't just do anything. Right. We know you can't do that.
That's the question. So then when do you step in?
Yeah, it's like what's the line? That's really where the debate is where you put the line.
Yeah, I think it's like it's I don't know. It's another thing of consensus, right? It's like we're all human beings. We all share the same collective understanding of like, well, I guess not. Some people interpret values and morals differently.
Yeah.
But still, there is like a cohesive stepping over the line, right? When you start threatening.
For sure, 100%. You
start threatening dogs and stuff, dude. That's it.
Yeah, no. Or hurting children, like that's really bad.
It's objectively the stopping point, dude. It's like we need to set aside our ideals of like,
buying a Lambo. Just let's not try to go for that by hitting your children.
Yeah, please, dude.
But I did want to put one last thought was that from a legal perspective, like nobody's really buying these tokens, right? Like the money isn't going to the devs.
You mean like because they're all free and fair distributed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this introduces something of a
Loophole?
difficulty. Yeah.
Well, from like an SEC perspective, but this is more like crime, like actual crime.
Well, for sure that is, but I'm talking about like the token itself. Like, is this a commodity at this point?
I don't know.
I mean, commodities are regulated, by the way, so it can be regulated. It's just
well, essentially, it's not a security because there was no exchange of value, right?
Correct.
Which is by the definition of a security. Like, I would have to
or
buy something from you. Well, there's an obvious expectation of profit. It's fucking called Pump.fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's like obviously you mint these things.
Yeah, but there's
expecting number to go up.
There's no institution that you're expecting them to work.
Yeah. I agree. Like that the whole free and fair thing, I think, makes it a bit more challenging. I would imagine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
From like a regulatory standpoint.
I think that's why it has so much traction, just because it's just not clear.
I don't know.
But anyways, guys, we talked about a lot of things, memes.
The state of memes, the state of our crypto space, the state of
Happy
everything we've been working for the last 6 years.
Greatest industry in the world.
This is it, dude. This is the all coming full circle moment right here.
Yeah.
This is what we've always been striving for, dude.
That's right. Yeah, mass market adoption.
That's what it looks like. Fuck. God damn it.
All right. Well, if there are any questions, please let us know in the comment section below. I appreciate you for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.
Peace.